Agriculture. The beginning of large-scale farming activities around 10,000 BC led to a rapid transformation on cultural, economic, and social fronts of human life. It triggered the population explosion and urbanization, and laid the foundations for the civilization we have today. The beginning of large-scale farming activities started after the end of the Ice Age. The geologic period during which agriculture started is called the Holocene. Prior to that, we were in the Pleistocene period, which lasted approximately 2.5 million years. This period, known as the Ice Age, was this cold period suitable for agriculture? Indeed, it can be stated that during this period, there were activities associated with farming. Formerly known that the Pleistocene period had conditions suitable for economic activities, only hunting and gathering. However, research shows that it could be more than this. The Natufian culture, considered a precursor to the agricultural transition. Evidences suggest that they intentionally cultivated rye at Tel Abu Herrera in the Pleistocene period despite maintaining a hunter-gatherer lifestyle. But this was not the oldest attempt of agriculture. Recent findings show that signs of farming may date back around 23,000 years ago, that is approximately 10,000 years before from Abu Herrera, with the discoveries at Ohalo, on the southwest shore of the Sea of Galilee, in the Rift Valley. Although we have evidences for the cultivation of specific plants, including domesticated samples or at the very least, their deliberate gathering both in Ohalo and Abu Herrera, there is different opinions about the dating of the initial point of the farming. The generally accepted date of Neolithic revolution is dated much later periods than Abu Herrera. Could environmental factors play a role in this delay? The delay in adopting agriculture can be attributed to the challenging late Ice Age climate conditions. Research indicates that the temperature is 2 to 10 degrees lower than today. Regions like Scandinavia, England, and a significant part of Northern Europe were predominantly covered in ice during this era. What were the negative environmental factors that hindered the emergence of Neolithic revolution? The average temperature reduction during the Ice Age limited the heat and energy available for the growing of the plants. Cold temperatures can potentially harm plants in various ways. One of the most common cold-related issues is frost damage, occurring when temperatures drop below freezing, leading to the freezing of plant cell fluids and damage to cell structures. Excessive cold can lead to soil freezing and cracking, restricting the growth of plant roots and limiting access to nutrients. Rainfall was another big problem. The world was drier than today, posing a challenge for plants due to insufficient rainfall and liquid water. Even the soils in the Fertile Crescent, traditionally considered fertile, were quite dry and cold. Another significant problem was irregular and extreme weather events in the Pleistocene. This situation made large-scale and regular agriculture impossible. As a result of this, the Natufian culture had to abandon farming due to an abrupt cooling event around 13,000 years ago. Another problem during this era was the scarcity of CO2 in the soil. Although it is a problem in today's world, its absence significantly affects agriculture. Evidence suggests that the total amount of stored organic land carbon was 33 to 60% lower in the late Pleistocene compared to the Holocene. Cold weather insufficient rainfall, irregular climate conditions, and low carbon dioxide levels in the atmosphere. Due to these four major challenges, sustaining agricultural activities in the Pleistocene era was nearly impossible. Even though we had evidence of the cultivation of wild plants, the transition to large-scale and sustainable farming practices did not occur during the Ice Age. The stable climate of the Holocene, starting around 12,000 years ago, facilitated agriculture and the development of civilization. This geological epoch provided the necessary climate stability and warm temperatures, enabling greater reliance on wild grains across various regions worldwide. At least with the current data we have. However, humanity, with its ability to cope with challenging natural conditions and adapt to its surroundings, managed to keep pace with these significant changes. The stable climate of the Holocene made agriculture and civilization possible, shaping the world we live in today. Our ability to adapt and innovate in the face of challenging natural conditions laid the groundwork for the societies we now call our own. If you have any questions or thoughts, feel free to share them in the comments below. Stay curious.